Hey, if you can hear me, type in the comment section that you can hear me, or hit the like button to show me that you can hear me so we can go ahead and hop into this mess. I don't know if I can see the comments or not, but because it did this last time. If you can hear me, hit that like button so we can go ahead and hop into it. Because I want to make sure this message is heard. Okay. I want to make sure this message is heard. Good. Okay, so listen. Okay, if you are seeing this live, okay, or if this is being brought to you in little clippets, okay, whoever it is that you believe in has sent me to you to give you this message. Okay. And if you want to book a reading with me, you can contact me on Facebook Messenger, or you can contact me on my email. It's divinespiritualwarrior91@gmail.com. Also, I have a link in this live. There's like a little clip right here that like links you to my Cash App, my Venmo, and my PayPal. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. This season you're walking into, Callie, don't you start. Hey. No, ma'am. Hold on, she's doing too much. Get your butt there. Yeah, I hear it. Gone. No, ma'am. Okay. Let me go ahead and get back into it. Ooh. So, this season you're walking into is called favor. Okay? Everything that you have dealt with this far has positioned you for this moment. Okay? The people you have encountered, the situations you have encountered, the trials, the tribulations, however this resonates for you. Okay? It has positioned you to get you to where it is that you need to be. And I kept hearing favor last night. Okay? This season you're walking into is going to be called favor. Okay? And if you're being pulled to this live in these clippets, you have dealt with a lot of things in life. You have dealt with a lot of betrayal. You have dealt with losing jobs. You have dealt with leaving one state into another. You have dealt with many things that you felt like you kept asking whoever it is that you believe in, why is it that you're going through what it is that you're going through? Like you just went through a lot of trials and tribulations, things that were meant to crack you open into who it is that you're meant to be. Okay? And everything that you went through has positioned you for what it is that you're about to walk into. Okay? Look at that. You are so tapped in. You've been getting a lot of downloads. A lot of downloads. Okay? You've been seeing a lot of synchronicities. Okay? A lot of synchronicities. Okay? Your dreams have been very vivid. And again, you've been going through the dark night of your soul. Okay? Look at that. You've been going through a lot of trials and tribulations. And your spiritual team, or whoever it is that you believe in, wants you to know that everything that you have been going through has been positioning you to where it is that you need to be, who it is that you need to be. Things have been cracking you open to remembering who it is that you truly are. Okay? And even in the dark night of your soul, things has been working out in your favor. Okay? If you're seeing this, you are chosen. Earth angel, star seed. Okay? Everything is working out in your favor. Look at that. You have been asleep on yourself for far too long. You have been asleep on your powers, your gifts, your magic, your abundance, the life that you deserve, the abundance that you deserve, the prosperity that you deserve. Okay? Look at that. You've been through a lot of healing. You've been through a lot of healing. Okay? A lot. A lot of dark nights of the soul. It has been stressing you out. But whoever it is that you believe in was like, listen, baby. Everything you went through was positioning you for this favor. If you have not been understanding what is going on, wherever it is that you are right now, whatever job that you are at right now, whatever relationship you left, whatever friendship you left, whatever family member you cut off, whatever place that you travel from, if you travel from one state to another, one city to another, listen, everything is positioning for you to work in your favor. You are walking in a season of favor. You are walking into a season of abundance. Look at that. You are about to see your boats come in and you're going to literally ask like, dude, this is more than what I prayed for. This is more than what I asked for. So many doors have closed on you, or you had to close a lot of doors to get to where it is that you need to be. Because you were done with this. However this resonates for you, you were done with dealing with it. You were done with dealing with the backstabs. You were done dealing with the lies, dealing with the deceit, dealing with the betrayal. Okay? It's like so many doors closed, or you closed doors to things that no longer served you. Dealing with same patterns and behaviors. It's also things to do with yourself as well. This is not just with lovers, soulmates. This is also things to do with yourself as well. Okay? And again, I promise you, you are walking into a season of favor. When these boats come in, this favor, the season that you're walking into comes in, dude, you're literally going to look at whoever it is that you believe in and it's like, dude, this is more than what I prayed for. You've been in the energy of really, especially during this Mercury retrograde, and I know it just started, but there's a lot of things that happened in the past few years to where you had to reevaluate yourself. You had to reevaluate your circle. You had to reevaluate your job. You had to reevaluate your energy. And it got you into this position. Now, like, Mercury retrograde is making you work on yourself. Mercury retrograde is making you work on your thought patterns, not reacting. My cat's over here messing with these cabinets. I promise you, if you just now hopped on live, dude, I promise you, I had to get her away from these cabinets. You have literally closed one door, right? And it got you to the pattern to where you wanted to reopen it, right? But those reopening of those doors was literally to bring you back to where you had to see what you missed the first time, to learn the lessons that it is that you needed to learn, right? But I promise you, this door that you're about to walk into is abundance. This door that you're about to walk into, and I promise you, if you already walked into it and there's fear, there's doubt, I promise you, there's abundance that is coming in. I feel like you've already walked through the door. If you haven't yet, this is your confirmation. Favor is over your path right now. Favor is over your destiny right now. It's always have been. Whoever it is that you believe in said it always has been. You have always been positioned to not go with the crowds, to not go with what other individuals were doing. Anytime you try to do what everybody else was doing, everybody else got slaps on the wrist. You got hit hard. Every time. Every time you didn't do what your spiritual team told you to do, whoever it is that you believe in told you to do, you got hit with judgment. It was literally a lesson to sit you down and make you see what it is. That you are in this world, but you are not of this world. You have a mission here. You have a destiny here. And everything that you've been through positions you into what it is that you're about to walk into. And I kept hearing favor, truth. You've been hidden from your abundance. And this is given like inheritance, right? This is like something that's been passed down to you from your ancestors, right? This is like a gift that you have not tapped into. It's like some kind of ability to where like you can start your LLC, or like a gift that somebody in your bloodline has done, like maybe opening up a shop to where like you can like do like spiritual herbs, or make incense, or make candles, or make spiritual necklaces and stuff like that. There's something that was passed down to you, and you're very creative with it. And I promise you, like, it's somebody, and they're giving me an image of somebody like biting on their nails, being nervous about a situation. Maybe you're like looking into buying a building. Whatever it is, it's like something is being shined light onto you when it comes to your inheritance, when it comes to your gifts, when it comes to your abilities. Okay? And I promise you, you are literally about to be in tears. That card came back out. You've been getting downloads. You've been getting channel messages. You've been getting synchronicities. You've been getting angel numbers back to back. 1010 back to back. 777 back to back. 444 back to back. 888 back to back. To tell you what is going on. To let you know that this is not punishment. Everything that you went through was never punishment. Everything that you went through was to crack you open and to position you to walk down the true path that you were born to walk down. Favor. Your true destiny. Your true prosperity. Your true inheritance. You were never meant to be a part of the crowd that you were around. You were never meant to be around people that were doing stuff that never resonated with you. It did for a little bit, because we're not going to act like you're perfect. It did for a little bit. But again, this image has always been brought to me when I speak about this situation. You are sitting at a table with people who are laughing and having a good time, and you sit at this table and you're like, this ain't it. This is not life. This is not where I want to be. It's just something you got a wake up call. Right? And when you got that wake up call, something within you shifted. Something within you shifted, and it seemed like every door to whoever or however this resonates with you closed. Okay? Because you are meant to do something greater in this life. You are meant to be sinning like this. Whatever it is that you're about to do is about to be worldwide, baby. Okay? If you're in the United States, it's not just going to be in the United States. If you're in a different country, it's not just going to be that country. Worldwide. I keep hearing just a small town girl living in a lonely world. Baby, you come from a small town. You come from a city where you think nobody knows your name, baby. You're about to be known worldwide. Favored. Okay? You have a big destiny. Major. Okay? Why do you think the light has been shined on individuals you were hanging around with, the jobs you were hanging around with, the relationships you got into, okay? They were meant to crack you open to remember who you are. All the things you went through were meant to crack you open to show you who it is that you truly are. You're global. You're meant to be global. You're meant to be helping people globally. That's even a word. But when you were in this dark night of the soul, okay, them sending you messages, them sending you downloads, channel messages, okay, the light was shined on your truth. You were seeing everybody for who they were. The job where you were working at, you're like, this ain't working. The family members that you were still connected to, that you're like, this isn't working. Right? You've closed a lot of doors, or whoever it is that you believe in closed a lot of doors for you, because you are meant to be global. Wherever it is that you're at, that is not your foundation. That's not it. There's a siren in the background playing, okay? I promise you, you have a major destiny. And listen, this is further confirmation. Everything you went through was to position you to get you where it is that you need to be, because you were settling. You have a major destiny to fill. Whoever it is that leads you, guides you, and directs you is like, no, we're not settling. I'll shine the light on everybody around you. I'll shine the light on your job. I'll shine the light on your family members. I'll shine the light on your relationship. I'll shine the light on your friendships. So you can see everybody around you. Okay? Because you got a big destiny. Everything you went through is to position you, because you have favor on your life. And you're about to walk through this favor. I promise you, baby. Okay. Look at this. You know the energy you carry. Your energy shifts energy in the room when you walk through. Your energy shines the light on what people need to heal. Okay? You can come in a room, or you're the type of individual, and this is the only way that it can make sense for me, so I'm going to make it make sense for you. You're the type of individual where somebody is mad or upset, right? And you'll start laughing because the facial expressions that they're making, and it'll make them laugh. It'll shift their mood, right? That's the type of energy you carry. Okay? People can't stay in a low vibrational frequency with you because of who you are, the favor you have over your life. When you are around individuals, they are favored because you are favored, because the energy you carry. Why do you think the light was shined on what it needs to be shined on? Okay. You are about to walk into a season. And this phone's ringing too. Listen, whoever it is that you believe in has been trying to call you, baby. Trying to contact you. You've been getting a lot of angel numbers and synchronicities. 1212. There's 12 viewers in here. 1212. Okay. 1111. 111. 1010. 444. Letting you know that you are divinely led, guided, and protected. Okay. Look at that. That you need to believe in your dreams, your calling, your destiny. Okay. You are meant to do big things in this life. And it's not playing small. It's not seeing yourself as a person that's in a small city and you're not ever going to go worldwide. You are meant to go global. You are meant to help many, many people. It's not just your city. It's not just your state. Okay? It is not anything like that. You are meant to help many. Okay? And if you've been seeing 9/11, that's your confirmation as well. It is a wake-up call that you need to shift your energy. Stop thinking these doors that closed, it's your fault. Stop thinking the job that didn't work out, the family member that didn't work out, that you try to reconnect with, the relationship that you try to connect with is your fault. No, what it is you're meant to do big things. You're not meant to stay where you're at, and you were meant to see the truth for what it is. You have favor over your life. And this season of what these doors you're about to walk into is about to show you that favor. And whoever it is you were around, they didn't see that within you. They seen pieces of it. But you can't be around people who, listen, this is giving the energy of, look, it's 10:10 on my clock right now. I promise you, if you are Eastern Standard Time, it is 10:10. This is your confirmation, baby. Old chapters had to end so you can step into who it is that you're meant to be. Because when you step into these chapters of who it is that you're supposed to be globally, you need to be around people who can handle your life. You need to be around people who's not trying to make you act in old patterns and old behaviors. You need to be at jobs that see your worth, that know your worth. You need to be in relationships with a protector. Healers need protectors. Not somebody who is jealous and envious of your life. Not somebody who's going to try to play you down and numb you down and be a narcissist to you. And that's no gender specific. These doors had to close because the favor that is over your life, baby, they're not meant to go with you. Okay? Look at this. Heaven's door is available to you. And whoever is in your energy, who is around you, heaven's door is available to them too. You can't be around individuals who will water down the channel messages you get. Okay? You have a connection. You are like the ether cord that is connected to source. Right? And you don't need to be around individuals who are going to try to confuse your downloads. Oh, that's not what you're hearing. That's not what you're seeing, because they think differently than you. You can't be around these individuals. Whatever's doors is closed, and whatever doors you had to close, whatever job you had to leave, whatever city you had to leave, whatever town you had to leave, whatever state you had to leave, it's because you are around people that don't believe in the same things that you're tapping into, the true essence of who you are. You know why? They would have called you crazy. Guess what? There's people out there that need your crazy. There's people out there that need your guidance, your downloads, your synchronicities, your messages, your confirmation. There's people out here that need your light. And look at you. Look at you. This is what you dealt with in the past. It was positioning you. Because you have favor over your life. You've had many things in this life that was meant to take you out. Yet you still here. Look at that. As I'm saying that. Positioned. Many things were supposed to take you out. Things that you don't even know about. You only seen half of it. You only seen half of it. Heaven's door was open for you to walk through. Right? But guess what? You had somebody standing in front of the door like, nah, it's not your time. Okay? You were about to go to the astral realms. You was about to go back to the stars. And they were like, it's not your time. You got work to do. You got people to reach. Like, nah, baby. Wrong direction. Go back around. Go back around. It's not your time. You were about to go into the light. Look at that. You were about to go into the light. And you had people standing there like, no, baby. Turn around. Turn around. I'll be here when you get back so I can lead you to where it is you need to go. Turn around. Right? They're not even looking at the light. They're like, it's not your time, baby. Not right now. We're positioning you, okay? You've been through things that were meant to take you out, and yet you're still here. There's a reason for it, baby. Look at that. You're here for the big awakening. Okay? You just didn't come into this vessel just to be born in it. You came in this vessel to create change. Okay? And whoever it is that you believe in, angels, ancestors, Yahweh, star seeds, goddesses, gods, okay? Whoever it is that you believe in is always comforting you, is always guiding you. Your guardian angels is always comforting you and guiding you, even when you're going through the dark night of the soul and even these situations. Spiritual birth for confirmation. There got to a part in your journey where you almost gave up. Yeah, you did. You almost gave up. You're like, fuck it, I'm done. I can't do this no more. Being chosen ain't easy. I'm tired of these trials and tribulations. I'm tired of the lies, the deceit, the backstabs, the betrayal. I'm tired of it all. Even when it came to a relationship, because this is the thing. There was an individual that came into your reality and you're like, this is going to be my forever person. And your spiritual team, whoever it is that you believe in, was like, no. We're about to shine light on this real quick before you fall into the trap, before you get into this depression, right? And again, it's all energy and motion, okay? Let's not get that confused. These people like to switch energy with you because the light that you carry. Why do you think your spiritual team shine light on these individuals? Okay? This is who you are. You're here to bring heaven on earth. You're here to help other individuals. You're here to lead and guide people. You're still here for a reason. Favor. And you're walking into it, baby. You don't understand the people that you are about to liberate. You think you're just here liberating your ancestors in your bloodline? You think you're just liberating the family members in this vessel that you're living in? No, it's global liberation. Global liberation. With your powers, your gifts, your magic, your story. It ain't just about the ancestors in your bloodline. When I tell you, anytime you see my clippets or my videos, you are a multitasked being. You're not just doing one thing. You're not just doing two. You're not just doing three. You're not just doing four. You're not just listen, multi things. Okay. Somebody just said millions. There's sometimes when you wake up out of your sleep and you're tired and you're drained and you're like, ooh, what did I do last night? And it's not even like a drained of a bad thing. You just like, you wake up and you're like, I don't even feel like I had any sleep. Yeah, because you're doing a lot of things, baby. Not just when you're awake, when you're asleep too. Because get this, when you're awake, the divine being is helping you, leading you, guiding you, directing you, because it's you within inside this vessel. But guess what you're doing when you're asleep? The divine being is awake, live, and in action. Okay? And it's not that this divine being is asleep when you're awake in this realm, in this reality. Okay? The divine being is doing multiple things. The divine being never sleeps. It gives the vessel energy. The divine being don't need no sleep. Okay? You're here studying liberation globally. Not just where you're born, no city that you're born in, the country that you're born in, baby. Worldwide. Okay? Worldwide. What does Craig and Day Day say when they're top flight security, Craig? Not just of the city, of the world. I'm telling you, babe, worldwide. Worldwide. Okay? Somebody's like, you gotta think bigger. You about to walk into this favor. I promise you, look at that. Whoever it is that you believe in is like, keep moving towards the light. Keep going. Keep going. I told you. Something happened to you. Something happened to you. And for you to travel to the next life, rebirth, right? These beings, these guides, these ancestors, we're telling you, it's not your time. Go in the other direction. Go in the other direction. Keep moving in your journey. Now's not your time. And even when it came to these relationships, friendships, jobs, they were like, let me shine a light on this real quick. You need to go in a different direction. Because this ain't it. You were settling in a relationship because you were lonely. You were settling at the job because you didn't think you were worth anything else. You were settling with the family members. Because in the back of your mind, what was taught to you with the programming is their family. Friendships, same way. The light was shined on. It was like, baby, you can't settle here. You're not meant to settle. You're meant to liberate. You're here to set freedom. Okay. Not just with your bloodline. Not just with your ancestors. The world. You got a frequency that this world needs, divine being. You are not this vessel. You are the divine being within inside it that brings heaven on earth. Okay, somebody was like, this ain't a one-stop shop. You ain't settling in your city. You ain't settling in your job. You're being positioned for the favor you're about to walk into. You're going to be liberating others in the world, but you're being liberated. You're being set free. You think you're just here setting liberation for everybody else and you're just going to stay stuck. Oh, this is just where I'm going to be for the rest of my life. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. This is where I'm going to be because I don't deserve anything better. Yes, you do. You're not a nobody. And I'm not saying anybody that you dealt with in this life is a nobody, but you're a chosen one. You have favor over your life. Stop telling yourself you're a nobody. Because you've dealt with people that's not going anywhere. However that resonates for you. People that are still in addiction. And I can't say nothing because, baby, I made it out. Almost got 7 years clean. You thought that was always going to be your life. Always thought that was going to be your life. Okay? However that resonates for you. You thought that was always going to be your life. And here you are. On this live, hearing this message. You about to walk in the favor, baby. Everything that you went through was to position you. You can't be around anything or anyone that you are no longer around for a reason. Because you got favor. And you don't need nobody tainting it, poisoning it, drowning it. You don't need nobody watering it down. You don't need nobody downplaying what it is that you are here to do. Even if it's you sitting by yourself, even if it's you just having a few people in your circle that you rock with, listen, there's a reason for it. You can't take nobody with you that is going to be sending you animosity for no reason. Talking about you in rooms with people for no reason. And you ain't even do nothing. You just being yourself. People who can't compliment you or congratulate you. You can't be around that. You need everybody in your corner that is going to give you your props. And you don't even need the props. But your spiritual team wants you to see the energy you carry. You're being positioned. You wonder why you ain't got a lot of friends? This is why. You wonder why you ain't around all your family members? This is why. You wonder why you ain't in a relationship or the relationship just ended? This is why. You got a light that you don't need not one single solitary person to dim. Because you like to mirror people's energy. Ever heard the saying, birds of a feather flock together? You mirror people's energy. And we're not going to act like you perfect. Because, baby, you ain't. You pure. Okay? You pure, but you ain't perfect. Okay? Everything that you went through is positioning you. You about to go global. Okay? You are about to walk through favor. And you've been getting signs, man. You've been getting signs. Yes, you have. Second guessing. What did I say? Your energy is potent. Your energy is powerful. You don't need not one single solitary person causing confusion in your reality. Okay? Light has been shined on your destiny many times. You aren't supposed to be here. You were supposed to be in the other realms years ago. You were supposed to be taken out by addiction. You were supposed to be taken out by being at bars where there's like been shootouts. You were supposed to be taken out when there was fights. Okay? You were supposed to be taken out by traveling to a different state and cops were supposed to pull you over and you were supposed to be taken to jail. You know what I mean? This is stuff like, listen, I promise you, you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be buried underneath the jail. You're supposed to be 6 feet under. Okay? You're supposed to be trapped in the generational curse of this bloodline that you're born in. And here you are on this live, awake. Here you are on this live, getting this message. Because the old you wasn't doing this. The old you wasn't listening to messages like this. The old you was out in the streets. For the streets. About the streets. Street code. Street life. In the clubs. Drinking. Partying. Causing fights. Okay? However this resonates for you. Okay? You wasn't listening to these messages. Now, don't get me wrong. You did get messages from whoever it is that you believe in every now and again. Right? But you wasn't honing in for real. You wasn't honing in. You was honing in, but you really wasn't honing in for real. You know what I mean? Like, you knew you had whoever it is that you were believing, that you believed in, leading you, guiding you, and directing you, but you weren't honing in like you are now. It's that light you carry. It's that light that you have over you. It's that energy that's over you. That favor you have over you, baby. And look. Look at this. I can't make this up. Look at that. Look at that. I'm here to tell you. You already know you've never been alone. You already know you've never been alone. You always known that you've been led, guided, directed, and protected at all times. You'll be in situations to where people are fearful. And you're like, man, I'm not worried about nothing. All right? I'm not worried about nothing. And it's not like the cockiness you just knew. You know what I mean? Now you're getting warnings and you're listening to your intuition because whoever it is that you believe in is like, listen, we're not playing those games anymore. You're awake. You know what's going on. Listen to your intuition. We're not playing that no more. You're awake. You've been doing work, okay? But in the past, you knew how protected you were. And listen, this is underneath getting downloads and synchronicities and channel messages. It's not that whoever it is that you believe is not going to protect you, right? But you need to listen to your intuition as well, okay? This is just further confirmation. And again, everything you went through was positioning you into your favor, your ascension, your true mission. Every message that I've given you, you were always walking in the light. Even when you can't see it. Okay? Even when you can't see it. Look at that. The doors of infinite is always open and available to you. You're always tapped in. You're always honed in. Even when you feel like you're not. Even when you feel like you can't hear the message. Even when you feel like you're not getting guidance, you're still tapped in. You still move one with the spirit. You just sit and pause for a minute. Not run on fear. Not run on the confusion that's in your energy and motion. Tap in. Okay. You second guess yourself in the past. Okay? Always second guess yourself in the past. Because who you were around. You were giving these downloads and channel messages to the individuals you were around. And like, I don't think that's what that is. You know what I mean? Maybe that's not what it is. Maybe that's like, you know what I mean? Like, you were getting the message. It wasn't for them. It was for you. And you gave it to the individuals, right? And now you see. Now you see. Look at that. Foundations and achievements. Look at that. You got a calling over your life. You're about to be walking through a season of favor. Your whole entire life was positioning you for this moment. Every situation you've been through. Every situation was cracking you open into remembering who you are. And let me break this down for you. Let me break this down for you. You were cursed at birth. Love and light was not going to wake you up. Who you are, love and light was not going to wake you up. It wasn't. You needed trauma. You needed experiences to crack you open to remembering who it is that you truly are. Some consider it tough love. No, baby. It's contracts you made. And not everybody that you made the contracts with are going to remember, because they're still stuck in their curse. But you can't sit back and you can't wait to explain your destiny, your journey with anyone. You have a calling you. Your spiritual team ain't letting you settle. You're about to walk in a favor for the work that you've done. Foundations and achievements. And you have not been pushing gratitude to the achievements that you have made. Like somebody just said, even the little steps, even the little accomplishments. You getting out of the bed today when you didn't want to. Okay? You getting the positive messages and saying the affirmations. It's the little things that you do. Okay? If you've been sitting in the bed for like a day or two and you just like, you haven't been wanting to take a shower. Like if you're a mom who's been dealing with a child, a baby, a dad that's been dealing with a baby, however this resonates for you, be proud of yourself for even getting up and getting you a cup of coffee, getting you a cup of tea, hopping in the shower today. However that is. Stop being so hard on yourself. You need to appreciate those accomplishments. If it's just burning an incense and getting your energy right for the day. Stop being so hard on yourself. It's the little steps that also makes the big ones. All those little steps are the big one. Stop being so hard on yourself. Okay, look at that. Rejoice and celebrate. Those little steps are big steps. Because there's people that's not out here doing that. They sit in it. And that's not saying they're bad individuals, but you need to realize the strength that you carry, that you embody, this energy, the favor you have, the calling you have over your life. And baby, you're about to see it. Your spiritual team was like, listen, you do the work. But you even get into the stage to where you're doing the work and you're doubting. They're like, listen, we're about to show you. For making the moves that you've made. For continuing to go forward when your feet wanted to stop. When the vessel said, no, I don't want to go any further. I'm done. And you still kept moving forward. I promise you. This favor you're about to walk into, baby, you are going to cry because you're like, dude, this is more than what I asked for. This is what it's giving. I only asked to be able to get out the bed today and be able to just be grateful. I only asked to have a couple laughs today, right? I only asked to go out and meet a friend today, and you're walking into a door of people surprising you and hugging you. You know what I mean? It's giving that type of energy. That's not exactly what it is, but it's like you only asked for one thing, and you're getting like this big extravaganza. Okay? I promise you, celebration is here. Rejoice is here. You're meant to be global. Even the little steps are positioning you into this favor. Okay? Your spiritual team keeps telling you, you're not alone. Whoever it is that you believe in, your ancestors, your archangels, whoever it is, star seeds, other earth angels. They show you all the time. You're not alone. Stuff will fall in your house when you're going through whatever it is that you're going through, the self-doubt. Okay. Like, I don't know, if your air conditioner is on, you'll think about something and it'll cut off. Or just like how my dryer went off, you'll get like confirmations. It's just the little things. Okay, your keys will be moved when you want to go somewhere and it's like, you're not going. You know what I mean? There is so many ways that these ancestors, spirit guides, spirit team, archangels, however this resonates for you, Yahweh, a song will come on that'll give you further confirmation. You're not alone. Even when you feel alone, baby, you're not alone. Spiritually, spiritually, I promise you, if anybody was to go in the spirit and look who stands with you, they'll be like, yeah, baby, we got to go the other direction. Look. They'll look at you in the spirit and they're like, yeah, we got to go the other direction. We can't stay here. We can't stay here. Their light is too bright. Okay, and look, it's just two people standing there, but baby, the energy speaks for itself. Look at all them lines. Boom, 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 boom. Many dimensions of beings standing with you. And they don't even need to present themselves. It's just two people. You hear my phone buzz? They don't even need to present themselves. Their energy speaks for themselves. Like, baby, anybody comes and mess with you in spirit, or if they was to look at you in spirit, like, yeah, baby, we got to go the other direction because you ain't the one to be playing with. Okay? You're not alone. Oh, you're not alone, baby. You're powerful. And you're meant to show that power globally. You got knowledge that this world needs. It's forgotten knowledge. It's forgotten knowledge. Okay? Something that this world has not seen in forever. And I'm talking about the knowledge that's like on the History Channel that we talk about, right? That people talk about on the History Channel. And we watch it. And we're like, oh, I want to know... What is it? You know what I mean? You think to yourself like, oh, I want to know where this is. I want to know where that is, right? You got the knowledge within, baby. And you about to bring it in here, okay? I promise you, look at that. You're very intuitive. Very intuitive. Okay? And this is giving the energy of like, you're connected. There's an ankh on her neck. You're very connected to Egyptian knowledge. Okay. Definitely was tied to like Egypt in a past life. Look at that. Ankh. You're an individual that does have ankhs. Like you've either wear it on your neck, you got it in your pocket, you maybe got an altar with like Egyptian goddesses or gods, or you got an ankh on an altar, you either got an ankh in your car. Something to that effect. You feel pulled to Egyptian goddesses and gods. Okay. Listen, this is your confirmation. And I definitely feel like you're an individual that knows how to scry. Okay. Or you have an ancestor that knows how to scry. Okay. But you're an individual that is very, very intuitive. Very, very powerful. Look at that. In the past, you've dealt with so much conflict and so much defeat. Right? Like, look at all these people in the background. I'm telling you, everything you went through was to position you. Okay? Everything you went through was to position you. Look, and there's a light. I never seen that before. There's a candle right there. You thought you were falling down. And you thought that you were going downhill. Look at that. There was light being shined on you. And you had to focus on your own light. Look at that. You thought people's passing you, right? What did I do wrong? What am I doing? Why am I being punished? Why is this? Why is that, right? No, baby, you had to go focus on your own light because these individuals, right? have came from higher realms in the bodies that they were living in to crack you open, to make you remember who it is that you truly are. It was never conflict and defeat. It was a lesson. Contracts made for you that you made with them, literally in a spiritual realm. You literally looked at them, and this is the images that I'm getting. You looked at them and told them, our oath that we are making is you are going to put me through whatever it is I need to be put through to break me away from the curses that's going to be placed on me when I'm born on earth. Right? In each experience, right? They crack you open, right? From the higher realms. And it's literally their higher self in the vessel, right? The divine being in the vessel, cracking you open, each individual. Boom, boom, boom. It's like your spiritual team is letting you know. This contract comes from the higher realms. It was never about conflict and defeat. It was about remembering who you are. I told you were always in light. This came from the higher realms to position you into who it is that you truly are. And I'm telling you, these individuals, maybe some, I'm getting like a handful, maybe some. And to me, the human mind is like handful. The higher realms is like handful. They're showing like the world, but it's the world, right? They got the world in their hands. My phone just beeped. They got the world in their hands. It's meant to crack you open. To remember who you are, your light. To position you to walk into this faith. Look at this. I'm telling you. Material and spiritual prosperity. I'm telling you. I can't make this shit up. This is not under one another, but this is the image it's giving. Boats coming in, right? You are looking like, damn, this is for me. This is more than what I prayed for. This is way more than what I prayed for. And this is under the swords. This is under you bringing heaven on earth, right? Your spiritual team or whoever it is that you believe in is like, listen, don't focus on what these low vibrational entities want you to focus on. You made oaths and contracts in the spiritual realm to crack you open from these generational curses because you were cursed at birth. Oh yeah. Because these entities knew who was coming out of your mother's womb. You. Let me find you. You. And who stood with you? Who comforted you? You thought you were just going to come into this world and not be cursed? Oh no, baby. They knew who was coming down. He was coming down to walk down on them, walking down on them, walk down, okay? They knew. And you make contracts with these people in the spiritual realm to crack you open. And yeah, that caused emotional withdrawal. I told you. You had to hone into your light. Look at that. Every experience came from the higher realms, the spiritual realm, to make you focus and remember who you truly are. Yeah, it was an emotional withdrawal. It had to be. Isolation, hermit mode. Because there was temptation to curse. Baby, you ain't come here to be a part of the curse. And again, not all these individuals. Look at this. Look at that. Look, I'm about to show you. Don't you worry. I'm about to show you. These individuals who you're not around anymore, listen, they're still trapped in the curse. Them as themselves as they are, and not all of them. They're not aware of what they did for you. Their higher self, yes. The divine being that resides within them, yes. On a spiritual level. Okay? Not everybody believes in the same thing that you believe in. Not everybody is tapping into the true energy of who you truly are. There's a lot of people that you have dealt with, and you talk about the things that you talk about and they call you crazy. There's a reason for that. Okay? This is what you came down here for. And sacrifice means in many ways you needed to be cracked open. Because this is what this realm and these low vibrational entities wanted you to choose your destiny as a curse. And you're here for liberation. You're here to bring wisdom. Look at that. That's why they cursed you at birth. For this moment right here, favor. Because you've been doing the work. Not saying you ain't going to have more work to do. Because you are. Being a chosen one ain't easy. You going to have more work to do. You going to have more healing to do. This ain't just a one-stop shop. Okay. The energy you carry, baby, you're going to be working. Look at that. The authority you have. This isn't a season for you. This is a life's work. This is authority you have. Look at that. That's under this. Right? Look at that. There goes the ring again. Boom. Right? Energy. Right? And look. Look at that. I told you. When people go into the spiritual realm and see you. Look at that. They're like, yeah, baby, we got to go in the other direction. Because people poke. But then when those who are with you, right, show up without even needing to show themselves. Like, yeah, baby, we got to go the other direction. Because I don't want to play here no more. We know who the chosen is now. I don't want to play here anymore. I don't want to play here anymore. You got authority, baby. You have a mission here. Look at that. Your energy you carry. The light you carry is needed globally. And you about to take a step to that globally. Contracts is probably about to get signed. You're about to make a video that's about to make you go viral. Okay. You could put some money in and probably win off a lottery ticket maybe. Okay, this is giving that energy. Okay. Something is about to come in that is already positioned you to walk through these doors of being a global light. Okay. Everything that you've been through in this life, you've always had favor. Always had favor. You've always had favor. Like I said, you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in this. However this resonates for you. 6 feet under the jail, 6 feet under the ground, still in addiction, still hanging out with people that are doing the stuff that you know you were never supposed to be doing. However this resonates for you, this is where you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be here, chosen one, earth angel, starseed, collective. You're not supposed to be here. Because the traps that these low vibrational entities had for you, you're supposed to be gone. Look at that. There are many cards where people are turning their face. Every time when it comes to you, people turn their face away from you. Because the authority you have, the light you carry. Like, I can't make this up. Look at this. Face being turned. Where is it? Face being turned. Where's the Heaven's Doors card? Ah. Face being turned. Okay. You're not supposed to be here. And they know they're losing. These low vibrational entities know they're losing. You're not supposed to be here. Somebody says show them the bottom of the deck. You're not supposed to be here. Humiliation rituals, curses, hexes, jinxes. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. But people are finding out very fucking carefully. And let's not say very carefully. You're being taken care of very carefully, but these people are finding out. Who the fuck stands with you? I'm telling you, you're not supposed to be here. But also, you're about to be shown what these individuals, low vibrational entities, didn't want you to see, and you're about to walk into this favor. You're about to see why everything happened for a reason. You're about to see why these relationships ended. You're about to see why these friendships ended. You're about to see why these family memberships didn't work. You're about to see why that job didn't work. You're about to see why you did not stay in your hometown. You're about to see why you did not stay in that state. You're about to see why you didn't stay in your country. Okay. You're about to see. You're meant to liberate globally. You're meant to bring abundance globally. You're meant to help the collective globally. With your awareness. Look at that. And there's the sun again. You've got the sun that came out 1, 2, 3 times. As well as with liberation. It has the third eye on it. Okay, did you hear that on my phone? Listen, baby, you are ascending. Okay. I feel like that also gives further confirmation. You have been getting a lot of downloads. You have been seeing a lot of synchronicities. You are working on your root chakra right now. I told you, firm foundation. These individuals was going to break your foundation. Because where you're about to go, where you were about to go, who you were about to help, these individuals wanted to break your foundation. To make you feel defeated. To make you feel a conflict with yourself. Confusion. This is giving the energy of You call like, okay, this is the energy that is given. Like, say you bring somebody into your apartment, right? And you call your apartment a house, and this individual's like, you mean apartment? That type of energy. Okay? Like, people want to give you a reality check, humble you, bring you down a couple pegs. These individuals, whoever you're not around anymore, family members, however this resonates for you, jobs, co-workers, they want to bring you down a couple pegs. Humble you. Humiliation ritual. These low vibrational entities are using these individuals. But also, too, I need you to truly understand their higher self is using them, too. With the contracts that you made with them to crack you open to remember who you are. Okay? I'm telling you, baby. These low vibrational entities wanted you to focus on the pain. How can you share your story with just the pain? How can you not just share your story? You cannot focus on the pain. You, the divine being that's living in this vessel, you have knowledge you're supposed to be bringing to this realm. About the being able to remember who you are from being cracked open. Because these low vibrational entities want everybody to believe, right? Especially the chosen ones. Especially the chosen ones. How can we forget? How can we remember who we are if we're so stuck in the pain? The pain, it was never truly pain. It was oaths that was made in the spiritual. You help me crack me open, or I help you crack you open, and then I'm going to remember who I am, or you're going to remember who you are. Even if I'm stuck in a generational curse, you're going to continue to do what it is that you need to do. I'm going to break my generational curse because me seeing you do what it is that you do, I'm going to elevate and I'm going to grow. Or it was vice versa. And some of these people are just empty souls. And they're just not meant to remember who they are. But the contract still stays. Some of these people don't wake up. They just come here to help you. Okay? Listen, and I know there's been a lot of heartbreak. Okay? I know you feel shattered, but listen. You needed to be shattered to destroy the curse. You needed to be broken. You needed to be in pain to break what was put on you at birth. To break what has been on this bloodline for centuries. You were called upon. You. Love and light was not going to crack you open. Okay? The curses and hexes were so dark and deep rooted. You needed pain to crack you open. Do you see that? I'm not making this shit up. Okay. But I promise you, baby, that was not for nothing. That was not for nothing. Everything happens for a reason. Okay? You were distant from your true version of yourself for so long. Blocked. Okay? In separation from your true destiny for so long. You knew you had a calling over your life. You knew it. So many things were meant to take you out, and yet you're still here. You knew it. Okay? You knew it. You seen that your life was different than others that you were around. You knew it. Something within your spirit. This is why I say when you were sitting, like, this is the vision that it was giving me. You were sitting at a table with people that you were hanging out with, and you were like, this is not where I'm meant to be, right? It's not that same way, but you knew you were not the people who you were hanging around. That was not going to be your tribe. That was not going to be your people. You just knew something in your spirit didn't set right. And you really couldn't ping your finger or ping your intuition to what the fuck was going on. This is it. Okay? New beginnings. I told you. You were not meant to be here. You were meant to stay strapped to this curse. However that resonates for you. You giving like a gangster energy. Hold on, wait a minute. This is whoever this resonates with. Somebody stayed strapped. You were definitely in really dark shit. Take it how it resonates. This ain't gonna resonate for everybody. Whoever this is getting to, you were in some deep, dark shit. And you needed a start over. You needed a do-over. Hanging around people that was doing dark shit. However that resonates for you. Okay? And I'm not talking about just curses, hexes, and jinxes. I'm talking about people that was doing stuff that you weren't supposed to be doing. You knew it. It was exciting to you, right? Because there's people in this vessel, people in your bloodline that this vessel, this divine being, you, that is connected to. Right? That gets excited off of stuff like that, but you're here to set them free. You're here supposed to do a different path. That's why you woke up into who it is that you truly are. That's why you've been pushed in a different direction. I'm telling you, you're not supposed to be here. I told you, you were not supposed to be here. People in the spiritual realm was like, baby, you need to go the other direction. I'm telling you, you're not supposed to be here. You were literally messing around with some dark shit. Dark shit. And that's why stay strapped kept coming up to me. Stay strapped. You, listen. Your life, I promise you, you are not supposed to be here right now. These low vibrational entities were literally putting you in situations because, again, when we are not healing and we are operating in the energy of our generational curse, we are being used by these low vibrational entities as well. So like I said, you're not perfect. You're pure, but you're not perfect, right? It's literally history and repeat. So you're doing what your ancestors done, right? And in turn, when you do what your ancestors done and you choose a different path, you liberate these ancestors, because these ancestors literally have locked themselves in judgment because they think that once they cross over, go whatever it is that they need to go, that they're going to go to hell. Punishment. Right? Or they're stuck in limbo. Quotation. Nevertheless, baby, I'm telling you, you were in some dark shit. You ain't supposed to be here. I promise you, baby. Look at this. And I promise you, when this favor comes in, people gonna think you lucky. Right? For females, they're gonna be like, oh, well, she's got what she's got because her looks, her body, the way she's shaped, that's why she's got what she's got. If it comes to a man, oh, he's got what he's got because of his looks, because of his body. That's why he's got what he's got. No, baby. The reason why you're getting what you're getting is because you're favored. People are going to think you're lucky. It's not luck, baby. It's the energy you carry. It's the love that's over you. Those who are in the spiritual realm love you because you've come in every realm, in every lifetime, and you have liberated so many vessels in their bloodlines. That's why you're walking into this favor. This isn't your first rodeo. Divine being that's living in this vessel, you've been here many times. That is the exact energy that they're giving. It's because the way that she looks is why she's getting what she's getting. she's lucky. That's why she's getting what she's getting. It's giving the same thing with men too, and this is no gender specific. My chest is hurting. It's definitely getting hater ass energy. And your spiritual team is like, listen, don't even focus on it. Keep being your kind-hearted self. Keep being your graceful self. Right? And these individuals is also talking to, oh, they're charming. They're very manipulative. That's why they're getting what they're getting. They've manipulated their self into the situation to get what they got. They didn't get it because the energy they carry. These people, whoever it is that you're not around anymore, these individuals are looking at you like that. You've manipulated yourself into getting what it is that you're about to walk into. Oh, they're very charming, right? Underneath the charming, they're very manipulative. They don't really want to be with this individual. They don't really want this. They don't really want that. I deserve to have that. That's the type of energy it's giving. Talking shit. That's the energy it's giving. Your spiritual team is telling you, listen, focus on the energy that you truly carry. Focus on this gracefulness that you have. Give them grace. That doesn't mean allow these people in your energy again, right? Because you sense it. You feel it. You already get downloads and channel messages. You already know what's going on. Okay? Truth is always represented to you regardless. When people try to hide in the dark, it comes to the light always. Right? Give them grace. Don't focus on what these individuals are emitting in your frequency. Your spiritual team is going to handle it. You just keep being the energy that you've been being. Emotional withdrawal, do not engage. Do not react. Respond by being the kind-hearted, beautiful being that you are. Don't engage with this bullshit. This is why these people aren't allowed around you. Because when you step into this favor and them being in your energy, that's the energy they're going to give. But guess what? Your spiritual team shut those doors for a reason. People, places, and things for a reason. Because in front of your face, oh, I'm so proud of you, but behind your back, in the dark. But your spiritual team is like, listen, don't focus on that. Keep moving forward. Keep growing. Keep elevating. Keep evolving. Okay. People think that you're emotionally withdrawing in a negative way. People think you're going through a spiral in a negative way. People think you're backtracking in a negative way. But little do they know, they don't know who you're communicating with. They don't know what energy you're tapping into. This is why these individuals aren't allowed around you. This is why you're not around that community anymore, or however this resonates for you. Whatever type of energy this is giving, however this resonates. This is the reason why you're not allowed around these people, because they don't understand your energy. They were never meant to. All they were meant to do was crack you open and to step you and to push you into who it is that you truly are without their knowledge, because there was an oath. There was a contract, and not everybody's going to remember that contract. But again, this is the energy that, and it's 11:11 on my clock right now. 11:11. Listen, 10:10 and 11:11. I told you. Listen, watch the beginning of this video. This is your confirmation. You are about to walk into favor. You're about to see how favored you are, and people are going to think you're lucky. People are going to think you're charming. You swindled your way into this blessing. You manipulated somebody into this blessing. No, it's because you're a kind-hearted being. It's because you showed so much grace to so many individuals, and nobody ever gave you grace. Maybe in front of your face, but behind your back, baby. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Okay? Again, your spiritual team is like, listen, Keep being the kind-hearted individual that you are. Keep giving these individuals grace, right? Keep stepping into what it is that you're stepping into, because, baby, it's not luck. It's favor. Okay. Look at this. This is your opportunity. This is what you came here for. Opportunities for this vessel, this bloodlines. The vessel that you were living in, their bloodline. You came here to bring opportunity. You came here to bring favor. This bloodline is going to be favored because of you. Okay? And these individuals that you're no longer around, I promise you, they wanted you to focus on loss. They wanted you to focus on grief. They wanted you to focus on depression. I can't make this shit up. These low vibrational entities wanted you to focus on that, right? And not realize the energy and the authority you had. These low vibrational entities wanted you to stay stuck into this temptation. To keep grabbing that same key. To keep going through these same lessons, baby. Listen, everything you went through was positioning you for this moment. Not this. This is confusion. This is chaos. This is the generational curse. Being a victim. You're not a victim. That divine being within inside you has a master plan. You're not a victim. You're abundant, prosperous. That divine being within inside you has authority. Okay? This divine being within you, 444, could be significant. Okay, I'm telling you. These low vibrational entities want you to focus on loss, want you to focus on grief, want you to focus on sorrow. Why did this happen to me? Why did I go through what I go through? No, baby. Listen, you were being positioned. Had you not went through what you went through, listen, baby, you would still be where you were. You would still be where you were at. You would still be second guessing yourself. You would still be playing small. You would still be playing the victim. You're not a victim. You're a victor. Okay? You were not a victim. You were not a lost soul. You were not a lost cause. Okay? You were not the victim. You were the lure. You were the divine feminine, and that's no gender specific. You've led these people to you like a magnet. To break you open into remembering who you are. Every experience you've been through. Every experience. You're about to see how favored you are. Listen, all that was to cause you confusion. These low vibrational entities wanted to cause you confusion. They want you to be a victim. They want you to be a victim. They want you to focus on sorrow. They want you to focus on grief. They want you to focus on depression. They want your energy and emotions so fucking confused you can stay in separation and literally blockage, distance into who it is that you truly are, divine being. You're not this vessel. You're not from this world. You're not. Okay? You came here for a mission. Look at that. And the divine masculine within inside you, listen. The divine masculine, to be a divine masculine, you have to protect yourself. You have to create boundaries. You have to break generational curses. The divine masculine doesn't play victim. You have a divine feminine and a divine masculine. The divine feminine sits on her throne and attracts what is meant to her. The divine masculine creates boundaries. The divine masculine protects the divine feminine. You are the protector your inner child, your younger self needed. Okay. You are not broken. You have always been whole. You just needed to be cracked open so your true light could shine through. Okay. I promise you, you are here to build a firm foundation. A firm foundation. Look at this. Everything is unfolding as it should be. Everything that you went through has unfolded like it should have. Everything up to this point and even after, positioning and leading you to your favor. Look at that. Flower. Look at this. You are the rare flower that blooms in the dark. Keep growing. Look at that. Look at that. Baby, stop being hard on yourself. Stop being mean to yourself. Stop thinking, oh, this would have been a do-over. No, there's no do-overs. Everything happened the way that it happened. The do-over was you coming in this vessel. You've been here many lifetimes in many different vessels. Taking the vessel and their bloodline from nothing to something. That was your do-over. Everything that you've experienced this far happened for a reason. Okay. You are about to walk into the season of favor. Of your true mission here. Okay. And not everybody is going to understand your mission. Period. They're not. If you feel like you're explaining yourself to somebody constantly over and over and over and over and over again, and they're not understanding you because you're not meant to explain it to them. They're not meant to understand you. That's why you have to keep explaining. That's why there's a lot of confusion. They're not meant to understand you. They're not ever going to understand you. Y'all speak a different language. They're speaking human, you're speaking starseed. They're speaking human, you're speaking earth angel. They're speaking human, you're speaking alien intelligence. You're not from here. There are others like you, but these people you're talking to that don't understand you, they're not meant to. They are not meant to. You'll tell them one thing and then they'll get it all confused and miscombobulated. And you think to yourself, I never said that, right? And then you want to explain yourself and you're like, there's something that's, whoever it is that's leading you, guiding you, directing you, protecting you. It's like, listen, you don't need to say anything else. Because if you say anything else, there's going to be more confusion. And then you're just you're allowing these people to bury you even deeper into more confusion. Into more confusion. Stop explaining yourself to people who will never understand you. They were never meant to. You're speaking a language to people who don't understand it. You're speaking Atlantean, and they're speaking 2020 AD language, 2026 AD language, New Age language. You're speaking Atlantean. Okay? A city technology that they ain't never been able to find. Only you can find it. And there's other beings like you that know where it's at. But you're explaining yourself to people who are not understanding you. They never will. Okay? They never will. They'll look at you like you're crazy. Listen, all these individuals that you are not around, they did not understand you. As you connect to spirit, you draw closer to your higher self. What did I tell you? You thought this was about conflict and defeat. No. It was drawing you closer to the divine being that you hold within inside you. Look at that light. Contracts were made to help you remember who you are. And listen, the more you remember who you are, baby, you're going to know exactly where this favor is coming from. You move one with the spirit always, but I promise you, you are going to walk directly. Listen, the target is you. The target is the favor. You're being pulled to it like a magnet. Divine feminine, and that's no gender specific. You're being pulled to it like a magnet. I'm telling you, you're about to see why everything happened the way that it happened. Why every experience you went through that you had to experience. Traumas, trials, tribulations, oaths were made in the spiritual realm to wake your powerful ass up. Because your love and light wasn't going to work for you. And these curses were rooted for centuries. We're talking roots of curses and hexes and jinxes. Roots. Look up what a root is. Look up, you know what? Let me get my phone. Let me. We're going to look at a spiritual curse when people does roots on people. Hold on. Well, I'm about to show you how deep this is. Okay? Just give me a second. Uno momento. Give me a second. Hold on. My phone's acting a little slow. Get it together, buddy. Get it together. Spiritual. Hold on. Spiritual definition. Wait a minute. This phone's acting weird. Spiritual definition. When someone puts roots on you. You ready? Oh, this is gonna get deep, baby. Oh yeah. Root work. Okay. Roots means spiritually. Hold on. Hold up. Spiritual definition of root work. Spiritual practice. Okay, listen. It says it's focused on utilizing the inherent spiritual power of nature, roots, herbs, minerals, and curos that influence personal circumstances. It can promote healing, but it's also promote protection, right? Hold on. Where is it? It can, listen, working the root is conjured to achieve a desired outcome. And then inheritance popped out. Somebody has done root work on your bloodline, okay, to receive your inheritance from your ancestors, powers, gifts, magic, abundance, to receive the desired outcome for themselves, rooted for centuries. Take it how it resonates. You think you was just going to come into this vessel all love and light, baby? No. No. This has happened centuries ago. And each bloodline that was born into, the root got stronger and powerful. Okay. You needed trauma to wake you up. You needed something to piss you off to wake you up. You think when you went through this trauma, it was just all sadness? No, you got very angry. Okay? Something within inside you. And we're not even going to say anger. It ignited a power within you. Let's not use the emotion, because I feel like when it comes with emotion, there's confusion. And there was a power within inside you that came with that anger that woke you the fuck up. There's a power within that anger with trauma that woke you up. The emotions is confusion. There's power. Why do you think these entities is attached to the emotion? Causing confusion in your energy, in motion. There's power with these emotions. Okay. Know whatever decision you made, it was the right one. Listen, baby, stop second guessing what was brought to you. Stop second guessing the decisions you made. Any door you closed, it was closed for a reason. Any job you left it for a reason. Any relationship you left it for a reason. Any friendship you left it for a reason. Any state you left, city you left, country you left it for a reason. Family members, doors you shut and left them closed, you left them for a reason. The decision you made was the right one. Okay. Stop second guessing yourself. Okay, they're showing me an airplane. If you're about to like book a flight on something, and this is probably for 1% of the group or whatever, 25% of however this resonates. If you're about to book a flight and go somewhere, listen, stop second guessing yourself. If you're about to go travel somewhere, stop second guessing yourself. Go do it. That could be a part of you walking into your favor. If you like are about to book on like a Greyhound or something like that, whatever it is, whatever you're about to travel, you made the right decision. This is underneath new direction. If you're about to leave your state, if you're about to go travel somewhere else, if you're about to move, baby, I promise you, you made the right decision. This is leading you to where it is you're about to go to. Stop second guessing yourself. If you booked the flight, if you're about to get on the Greyhound, if you're filling up your gas tank, but what they showed me was an airplane. Hold on, wait. We're about to look it up. Fuck it. We're here. Airplane spiritual meaning. I don't give a fuck. We're about to dive into it. Y'all know how to play about that shit. Y'all know how to play about that shit. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Airplane. What? Airplane. Spiritual meaning. It says airplanes in a spiritual context symbolize rapid spiritual growth, spiritual ascension. What the fuck? Spiritual ascension and the ability to rise above earthly challenges. What the fuck is this message about? What is this message about? What is this message about? These experiences is meant to crack you open, to position you into your favor, to rise above earthly things. They want you to feel this confusion. I'm telling you. Favor. You're about to walk into something beautiful. We're going to dive deeper though. You're about to walk into something beautiful. Oh, you're about to walk into something beautiful. New horizons. Calling to explore new realms of thought, adventure, spiritual, mental, or physical territory. Baby. Okay. This is beautiful. You're about to walk into favor. Keep hearing, I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. I think that's how it goes. I'm not totally for sure. Baby, I'm telling you, look. Hold the fuck up. Listen. Look at that. It's like takeoff. Do you see what I'm saying? Look at that. Liberation, baby. Oh, this is juice. Juice. You are a beacon for others to follow, so don't hide the bright light you are. I told you. You've been playing small. You've been playing small, and you're about to do something big. You're meant to be doing something globally. Globally. Not just your state, not just your city, not just your town, not just your country. Countries. They're supposed to be playing you in Japan. They're supposed to be playing you in Africa. They're supposed to be playing you in UK. They're supposed to be playing you in Spain. They're supposed to be playing you in Egypt. Okay? All over, worldwide, Europe, Paris. All over the United States. Okay? Not just where you're from. Baby, I promise you, when you get to where you're going to need a whole setup. You're going to need a whole crew. You're going to need an agent. You're going to need your own private jet because, baby, you're not going to want to deal with people in a good way. You know what I mean? You're going to need your rest. You're going to need to just travel by yourself. You don't want to be around people. Listen, I promise you, the favor you're about to walk into, your mind is going to be blown. You're literally be like, oh my God. This is more than what I asked for. Literally, you're like, I only wanted to reach people in my state. I only wanted to reach people in my town. I just wanted to show people who it is that I'm connected to by giving them the messages that they need, that they are loved, that they are protected, that they are guided, that they are led, that they are meant for something great. And you end up being seen all over the world. Because the beacon of light that you are, You're thinking small. You're about to be shown how big your destiny truly is. How favored you truly are. I promise you. You're going to be doing something that you think is small. I only want to help a couple people. That's what you're going to say. As long as I get to help a couple people, that's all that matters to me. As long as I get to help a couple people. And guess what? You're seen all over the world. By people who are ready to invest in you. Like, you don't even understand. Contracts are being signed. And I'm not talking about contracts where you're about to sacrifice yourself. I'm talking about contracts with individuals who do not play about the people that they promote. About people who they sign contracts with. This is giving like big brother, big sister vibes, but you're not even kin. You're not even blood related type shit. Like, whoever you're about to come in contact with, whoever you're about to sign these contracts with, like, these people don't even play about you and you don't even know who they are. You don't even know who they are. Like I said, you think that you're just helping whatever it is that you're about to do. I'm telling you, or whatever it is that you've done. Let me just do that. Whatever it is that you've done, whatever it is that you've been doing, whatever it is that you're about to do, you think that you're just going to be helping a little bit of people. Like, oh, I just want to go help. As long as I get to help a couple people, I'll be fine. As long as I get to help a couple people, I'll be fine. Right? Baby, you done placed yourself in front of people who've been watching you for a long time. And they're seeing you be the beacon of light. They're seeing that this separation and this confusion from these low vibrational entities did not isolate you from your true purpose. You're seeing that you've been cracked open. Listen. You're not allowing these experiences to break you. You're allowing them to mold you into who it is that you truly are. And I promise you, baby, this favor. This is where this comes from. Hold on. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. This is where this comes from. Whoever it is that you've been brought to, or whoever it is that you're about to be brought to, baby, I promise you, these people that you're no longer around, these family members, whoever, brother, they're like, listen, he charmed his way or her way into that. No gender specific. This is the energy that it's giving. The favor that is being poured over your life is because the kind-hearted individual that you are, the healing that you've done, the growing that you've done, the beacon of light that you hold, the destiny that you are fulfilling in this life, right? This is why this favor is coming over you. And these individuals are literally going to be spiritual birth confirmation. Talking shit in the background. Oh, they charmed their way into that. They manipulated their way into that. They're sleeping with this individual. That's why they got what they got. And really, in reality, you're just being yourself. This favor, I promise you, baby, contract is about to be signed. You're about to get a flight booked. Flight booked. Okay? And I promise you, these individuals that whoever it is that you're coming in contact with, bro, listen, they do not play about you. It's giving big brother, big sister vibes. It's like this agency, whoever it is, they don't play about you. They protect. And there's a siren in the background. They protect who they come in contact with, right? This is not a sacrifice contract. These people do not play about you. Your talents, your gifts, whatever it is that you have done, whatever it is that you're doing in the moment, or whatever it is that you're about to do. I see takeoff, flights, booked. You're going to need like a whole squad. And I promise you, this whole squad that is around you is not going to play about you. Not. These individuals are going to talk good about you when you're not around. They're talking good about you now. They're talking good about you now, and they don't even know who you are. They see you. Whatever it is that you're doing, you got eyes watching you. And it's good vibes, dude. It's good. Good vibes. They see your true beauty. Your true handsomeness. They see it. They see your energy. You're about to be global. This favor, I promise you, people are going to think that you've done something to get it. This is why you got it. This is why you're getting it. This is why you're getting it. This is why you're getting it. The decisions you've made. This is why you're getting it, because you're tapping into who it is that you truly are. This is why you're getting it. It's not luck. It's favor. You're being positioned to the target. You're the target. They're the target. Whoever you're about to liberate, targets. It's so beautiful. You're about to build a foundation. What you seek is seeking you. When you rest, it will find you. I'm telling you. There is people watching you. Be your authentic self. Heal, grow, and evolve. I promise you, whatever decision you are about to make, or whatever decision you just made, I'm telling you, it's the right one. Whatever you plan on posting, whatever you plan on creating, whatever it is that you plan on manifesting, whatever it is you plan on buying, if it's stocks, if whatever it is, it's the right one. If you plan on moving, it's the right one. I promise you, it's positioning you to where it is that you need to go. And I'm not talking about what you're second guessing. I'm talking about what you feel in your spirit you know you're supposed to be doing. Posting a video, creating content, making a song, creating beats, whatever it is. Poetry, writing books, taking a trip, moving states, however this resonates for you, baby. Just know that decision you're about to make is the right one. Because, baby, favor. Foundation. Doors of infinite abundance is being available to you because the energy that you are, not luck. Favor. The eternal love that those in the spiritual realm have for you because you've been doing it in many lifetimes. This is not your first vessel you've come in and created abundance in. You've been here many times. Okay. Why do you think you have authority in the spiritual realm like you do? Why do you think you have ranking in the spiritual realm like you do? You've been here many times. This ain't your first rodeo. This ain't your first rodeo, I'm telling you. People gonna think it's luck. Isn't she lucky that Hollywood? Oh God, listen. It says, don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. Stop dwelling on the past. Move forward. Stop dwelling on the past. Move forward. Okay. You got places to go, people to meet, people to help. You got to liberate yourself. You're here to bring abundance into this timeline, in this lifetime. Listen, I promise you. Listen. Your shadows are just hiding the light right now. Listen. You've been through programming in this life with these low vibrational entities that they keep placing in front of you on TV, radios, to conform, to do whatever it is that they want you to do, a part of this matrix. You're not here to be controlled. These experiences were to crack you open to remembering who you are. To help you gain awareness. Do you hear those sirens? There's been sirens since I got on this live. To gain awareness of the light that you hold. You've been programmed since you came out your mother's womb. While you were in the womb. Cursed, hexed, jinxed. To keep you asleep. To keep you confused. To keep you to think that you're in this world and you come from this world. No, baby. You came in this world, but you're from the stars. You're from galaxies that's not even known. You're an earth angel. Do you hear that? You've seen 1010. I've seen 1010. I've seen 1111. That siren just got closer. This is your confirmation, baby. Look at that. Everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. This is the unknown. The unknown of what you have been with, unfamiliar with, distant with, separated from, blocked from since the day you came out your mother's womb. This is unfamiliar to you, but this is who it is that you truly are. Everything that you went through has positioned you to walk into this favor. This is what these low vibrational entities wanted you to forget. Every experience you went through had to crack you open to remember the true essence, the true energy that you are. And that true energy is through attraction, what is meant for you. And what is meant for you is abundance, prosperity, inheritance, beautiful destinies, finances like nobody in this world. You're meant to be a billionaire. But you're the type of billionaire that gives, not sits and holds money and clutches to it. You're the type of person that will build a village for individuals. That's the type of energy you carry. That's why they wanted to curse you at birth. That's why they wanted to keep you asleep. That's why they wanted to keep you confused. Because when you wake up to who it is that you truly are, like you've been have been, baby, poverty where? Poverty who? Right? This is why you're meant to go globally and go help people and set liberation. Okay? This liberation goes deep. Okay? This look. You're here for service. You. Okay? You. I can't make this shit up. Sirens, 1010, 1111. Like, listen, I promise you. And they're still going. They're still going. Look at that. Abundance. What? Listen, I can't make this shit up. You are here for service to create abundance in this realm. And a train horn just went off, baby. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Listen, if you're seeing this message if you're seeing this message on live in little clippets, this is your confirmation. You are walking into the season of favor. Whatever decision you have made to step into the true version of who it is that you truly are, or whatever decision you're about to make, or whatever decision you're thinking about making, make it. When it involves your true higher self, the true version of yourself, to where you have been playing small, listen to the energy. You're not going to regret anything. You're not going to regret nothing. You just dealt with a lot of people that were envious that made you second guess yourself. Message. About bit my lip ring. What the fuck did I say? Co-workers, friendships, relationships, because you know in a relationship, that person that you're in a relationship with becomes your friend, becomes your best friend, becomes your confidant, especially when it comes to family memberships, co-workers. I'm telling you, these people that are about to come into your reality, oh my God, these people are not going to play about you. These people will check people in a heartbeat for talking shit about you, divine being. I promise you. Everything, look at that. Honesty. Truth. Message. Hello. Honesty. Because these people, look at that. This fell right on top of it. These people are not going to let people play about you, whoever it is that you're about to come in contact with, because of the light that you carry. Because of your destiny. They see how beautiful you are. They see how kind-hearted you are. They see how graceful you are. Listen, these people who you're about to come in contact with, whoever that you're about to sign these contracts with, baby, they're going to see you, if they're not already seeing you now, for the tree, because you're seeing yourself. You've tapped in. You're tapping into who it is that you truly are. And if you've been seeking confirmation, this is it. You are walking into a season of favor, or seeing the favor that you've had over your life since the day you were born. You were just around individuals who seen it and didn't want you to see it. They were beating up on your self-esteem. I told you, you've been in relationships with individuals, and like I said, all these experiences were to crack you open to remember it is who that you truly are. These people were working on your self-esteem. Watering down your channel messages, watering down your downloads, watering down the conversations that you were having. You give a very spiritual person that likes to have spiritual conversations, and you were having conversations with whoever these people are, and they were giving you like these weird looks. And they were talking shit about you. Co-workers, family members, or people saying that you were backtracking. Maybe you're getting high. Maybe you're going out and doing the same stuff you once used to. Maybe you're going back out to bars and getting drunk. That's what they're thinking. But in reality, you're tapping in to who it is that you truly are. These people were never meant to understand you. Yes, they made an oath with you, but that does not mean they remember the oath. The message of you being cracked open and you remembering is for you. You were meant to remember. That doesn't mean they were. The message is for you, even if it came through them. My buzz just phone, or my phone just buzzed. Oh God, this is confirmation. Listen. Do not fear what it is that you came down here to do. Do not fear the truth that is being shown to you. Do not fear. This is giving a type of energy like sometimes when you're about to walk through new doors and you're about to close old ones, you get anxiety. And again, I always try to remind you guys, when it comes to these type of situations, when you get anxiety or fear comes up, it's because you being connected to this vessel you feel are your ancestors' energy. And it's a past ancestor that is literally, you're reliving what they went through. And the anxiety and the fear comes up because they dealt with this themselves. And it didn't work out the way that it's about to work out for you. But in turn, when you step into what it is that you're supposed to step into, you liberate this ancestor by being your authentic self. Don't fear walking through what it is that you're about to walk through. And don't fear about leaving that door shut that has been closed. Keep stepping forward. Stop focusing on pain, sorrow, and stuff. These low vibrational entities want you to look at yourself as a victim. You, divine being that's living in this vessel, you're not a victim. You're here for growth. You're here for change. Look at that. You need to trust your better judgment. You're here for rebirth. You're here to change this world. Did I not Listen, y'all better hit that like button. Y'all better share this to whoever it is that you have on your friends. Listen, I promise you, I cannot make this shit up. Y'all are here for change. This is your confirmation. You need to trust your judgment. I promise you, you are about to walk into favor. Sirens is going again. Everything that you went through is positioning you. Has been positioning you to waking you up into who it is that you truly are. You were born in this world. You were not of this world. You were born in the dark. You're not supposed to fear it because you are the dark. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down. You are from the galaxy. You're not from here. More sirens. Okay. This season of this part of your journey that you're about to walk into is called favor. Don't dwell on the past. Keep moving forward and know that every experience that you had to happen so you could remember who it is that you truly are. You're a beacon of light. And you're not lucky. You're loved and highly favored in this spiritual realm and in this one. Okay. Nobody's told you today, I love you. Okay. Keep growing. Keep evolving. Keep ascending. And keep listening to your inner self and whoever it is that's leading, guiding you, directing you, and protecting you. Okay? Don't give up. Favor is here. You are the favor. Okay? Keep going.